Hello. Okay. Good to see everybody. I got no jokes. I don't do comedy. I'm here seeking asylum. America's in a weird place. Canada's cool though. You guys are like too polite. I was in the bathroom waiting at a urinal, and some guy came up to me. I was like, "Hey man, are you waiting?" I said, "No, I like to watch." "What do you mean?" This is a beautiful place. A homeless lady came up to me today with a box of shoes. And she said, "Are you Indian? I heard Indians got big old dicks." I was like, "I'm gonna like it in Canada." It's a weird place, man. And then I saw, I never seen a Latino person in Canada. And I thought I saw him. I was like, "Hey man, you Puerto Rican?" And he was like, "Nah man, I'm First Nation." I was like, "What is that, some kind of Mexican gang or something?" And he's like, "No, he's what Americans would call Native American." I was like, "Oh, you're Indian. Me too." Because you don't, in America, in the States, you don't see Native Americans just hanging out. You gotta go to a casino or like a Cleveland Indians game. Oh, you guys are soft. You can't handle that. You can't handle that. You know the name of the Cleveland Indians mascot? Anyone know it? It's Chief Wahoo. That's the most racist thing I've ever, Chief Wahoo, and the team's name is still the Cleveland Indians. That'd be like if the Yankees mascot was named like Honky McCrackerson, and bloggers should write about that more rather than comedians all the time. Okay, that's all I had to say about that. But yeah, I'm from the States. It's a weird time in America, you know? Donald Trump, we got an orange president, it's pretty cool. I don't like him, which I know is a very unique opinion to have these days. But I don't like him because he's got like the smugness of a wedding DJ. You know what I mean? You ever go to a wedding and ask the DJ to change the song, he's just like, I'm like, "Hey man, play Future." He's like, "No, we're gonna listen to Living on a Prayer 3 more times." This guy sucks. But to be fair, I didn't like any of our choices. You know, America had to choose between someone who's definitely a racist and someone who's probably murdered a few people. I voted for Hillary, but I can't tell you with 100% confidence that underneath all that makeup, she doesn't have a bunch of teardrop tattoos. I wanted Bernie to win, quite frankly, but only because I'm 32, all my friends are passing me financially. I wanted Bernie to tax the shit out of them. Bring her back down to my level. It's weird. I mean, I'm kind of hopeful. You know, I'm kind of hoping that Trump's immigration plan works, that all the illegal immigrants and Mexicans get kicked out. Because then all the people that think Mexicans stole their jobs are gonna have to do those jobs. I can't wait. That's my American dream. So going to a parking lot at Home Depot while these old white ladies are hanging out waiting for work. Just roll down the window to my pickup truck and yell out, "Hey, Brenda, you ever put up drywall?" "No, well, today's your lucky day." I don't know. I think America will be fine in 2024 because Trump's gonna win again. No, he is. Look, if there's one thing I know about white people is that they don't admit when they're wrong. They're gonna double down on this motherfucker, and it's gonna be a fun. That's the only thing you could be anymore. You're like a hyper-liberal person or like a KKK gun-toting Jesus freak. I don't know what happened to the middle anywhere. I'm in the middle. Like, I believe in social progress, but I aspire to be a rich, evil piece of shit one of these days. Is that not the American dream? Life, liberty, pursuit of cash money, bitch. Is that not why everyone... It's weird. It's a very politically active time, which is cool, you know? People are marching. I'm not doing anything. The closest I get to activism is I don't shave before I fly anymore. That's my contribution. I flew to North Carolina, a very red state, 4 days after the election. And I had a full beard at the time, and so I decided I would upgrade my seat to the first seat in first class, just so I was the first person anybody saw. Just me in the front row with a smirk, reading the Quran. Like, hey, what's going on, guys? Good to see you. It's a good book right here, man. Muhammad seems pretty cool. Some guy on the plane was like, hey, man, it reads the other way. I was like, you're right, my bad. I'm Nimesh. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you very much. Bye.